Good morning, children. How are you? I am Navin, sir. Your maths teacher of Kakatiya Public School. Yesterday, we discussed formulas of area. Today, we are going to discussing perimeter. First, definition of perimeter. The total length of the boundary of a closed figure is called perimeter. Nothing but all sides of a length of all sides of a closed figure or total length of the boundary of a closed figure is called perimeter. For example, look at these geometrical diagrams: square, rectangle, circle. So perimeter is nothing but this length of the total boundary. This boundary is called as a perimeter. So this, look at here also, this is length of all sides. Length of all sides of a closed figure. So length of all sides of a closed figure is called perimeter. So here also see, this is the total length. For circle, what will you call? Circumference we will say. Circumference. So like this geometrical figures we will say as a perimeter. So for curved surfaces we will say as a circumference. Now let us give some examples for perimeter. A farmer want to fence his field with a wire. So what we should do? We should calculate the total length of the field. Total length of the field. So a farmer want to fence his field with a wire. Then what we should do? Where we will fence? Inside or outside? Outside of the field. Then what is that? Perimeter. And one more example: a boy is running around the ground of the circle. Around the circle, a boy is running around the ground of the circle. As a ground is nothing but as in the rectangular shape, a square shape, as a circle shape. As many as possible we can take as a ground. So a boy is running around the ground, then it is also called as a perimeter. Okay. So now we will go to do the some formulas of perimeter. Formulas of perimeter. So first, perimeter of square. Perimeter of square. So look at here. I am drawing a square here like this. A square has how many sides? 4 sides. Will represent as a. Side as a edges will represent as a. So all sides are equal. A square has 4 sides and all sides are equal. So like this. Now perimeter, nothing but total length. This total length of the boundary. Then how many? It will sides 4 sides. Then add the 4 sides. A plus A plus a and plus a. So how many times are written? 4 times. Nothing but 4a. So what is the perimeter of square? 4a. 4a. Nothing but sum of all sides. Or we can write 4 into all sides are equal. Nothing but 4 into length of any side. Length of any side. Why? Because all sides are equal. Then we can take any side. Length 4 into length of any side also we can write. Next, perimeter of rectangle. So let us draw the rectangle. So this is a rectangle. In rectangle, opposite sides are equal, and this horizontal line will represent as a length, and this vertical line segment will represent as a breadth. Then these two are equal. Then this is also length. These two opposites are equal. Then this is also breadth. So how many lengths are there? 2 lengths and 2 breadths. So perimeter is nothing but total length of the boundary of a closed figure. Then we should write L plus B plus L plus B. So L plus L, how much? 2L plus add B plus B, how much? 2B. So here what is the common? 2. 2 we can take common. So 2 is common. Nothing but 2 into remaining L plus B. So the perimeter of rectangle is on what? 2 of L plus B units. Here also units. The area has square units, but perimeter has only units. Either it is centimeters means centimeters, meters means meters. So now this is the perimeter of square and perimeter of rectangle. Next, perimeter of triangle. Perimeter of triangle. So triangle has how many sides? 3 sides. So this is the diagram of triangle. A triangle has how many sides? 3 sides. So that is 1, 2, 3. So perimeter is nothing but length of all its sides of a closed figure. Then perimeter of triangle is equals to sum of 3 sides or sum of its all sides also we can write. So sum of 3 sides. So perimeter of a simple triangle, perimeter of triangle is very simple. So this is the perimeter of triangle, sum of all sides, nothing but sum of 3 sides. If you give an equilateral triangle, nothing but so perimeter of equilateral triangle, then perimeter of equilateral triangle, then equilateral triangle nothing but all sides are equal. So it will represent as A. Nothing but all sides are equal. Nothing but all sides are equal. We represent as the same with the variable A. Then how many sides are there? 3 sides. Then we will write as a 3 into length of any side. Length of any side. So the perimeter of a triangle is nothing but sum of 3 sides, and the perimeter of equilateral triangle. Nothing but if they given on equilateral triangle, then the perimeter of equilateral triangle is what? How many sides are there? 3 sides. So 3 into length of any side. Length of any side, nothing but all sides are equal. Then we can take any side. Next, circumference of circle. Circumference of circle. Circumference nothing but perimeter I said. Circumference of circle. So here we will do the activity by we will do this activity by taking a bangle or a bottle cap. Take any circular object. Using with any circular object, we will do this activity. So here so look at this here. This is a circle. This object is a circle and its diameter is 7.6 centimeters. Its diameter is how much? 7.6 centimeters. So diameter 7.6 centimeters. Next, take a thread. Take a thread, and by using thread, we have to measure the circumference of a circle. Like this, we have to measure the circumference of a circle. Like this. Like this, we have to measure the circumference of a circle. And this rope, this thread, we should measure with using ruler. Using ruler, we have to measure this thread. So, how much I took? This diameter 7.6 centimeters. Then this is a circle and it has a diameter 7.6 centimeters. Now, by using thread, I measured the circumference, the perimeter of circle total. Next, we should this thread we should measure by using ruler. So let us measure it. Like this, we have to measure it. Right, see, like this we have to measure. So what is the value we got? Nothing but 23.9 centimeters we got. 23.9 centimeters we got. So circumference we got 23.9 centimeters we got. So here we have a property. The ratio of the circumference to diameter of a circle is equal to the value pi, nothing but 22/7 or 3.14. So it is a constant value. So the ratio of circumference to diameter of circle is equal to the value of 22/7 or 3.14. So this we will call as a pi. So nothing but pi. We will write as a pi. So this value is constant. This value is a constant value. So like this, the ratio of circumference and diameter, this value is equal to the 22 by 7 or 3.14, then we will call it as a pi. This value is called as a pi. So this is the symbol of pi. We will write as a pi. So now, so is it correct or not? Let us check. We have a diameter and we have a circumference. So by using these values, is the value correct or not? We should check. So let us check. So circumference is how much we got? 23.9 by diameter is 7.6. Now point after one number, then we can cancel this. Then 239 by 76. So let us divide it. So 76 is dividing 239. So how many times we can take 3 times? Because in 3 times 3 6 are 18. 1 carry, 3 7s are 21 plus 2 22. So 228. Yes. Now 1 1. So in 76 11 it will go? No. So we can take point. Then 0. So how many times? Only one time it is possible? 76. Only one time it is possible. Then again subtract it 4 and remaining is 3. So again point. Then 76. Let us take, already we took 3 times of 228. So let us take 4 times. So 4 6 are 24. 4 2 carry. 4 7 are 28 plus 2 30. So 304. Yes. So now cancel. Subtract it 6 3. So what the value you got? 3.14. So 3.14. So the ratio of circumference and diameter, we got value as a 3.14. Yes or no? So by taking this, we will get the formula. So this C by D is equals to, we will write as a pi. Then C is equals to, here D is dividing with C, then it will transpose to this side, then the quantity will multiply with pi, then pi is equals to, so then C is equals to pi into D. But we have a property of a circle, diameter is twice of the radius. In circle, so this is a circle. So the fixed length is called as a radius, but diameter, what is the diameter? A chord passing through the center of the circle is called as a diameter. This total distance is called as a diameter. Then diameter consists of 2 radius. See, here to here radius 1, here to here radius 2. Then the diameter consists of 2 radius. Then the diameter is twice of the radius. Then C is equals to, in the place of D we can write as a 2r. Then C is equals to pi into 2r. Then C is equals to pi into 2r, nothing but we will write as a 2 pi r. So we have a formula of circumference, 2 formulas. If the given diameter, we will write as a C is equals to pi d. If the given radius, we will write as a circumference of circle is 2 pi r. So this is the circumference of circle by taking the any object. First we should measure the diameter, and by taking a rope we should measure the circumference. Then we should do the ratio of circumference to diameter of circle. The value is 3.14 or 22 by 7. We will represent as a, denote as a pi. This is a constant value. And after doing simplification, we will get the value of the same value 3.14 or 22 by 7. Then the ratio of circumference to diameter is equals to pi. By using this simplification, we will get the formula of circumference. C is equals to pi d, and C is equals to 2 pi r. If the given diameter, then to find the circumference of circle, we will use this formula. If the given radius, then we will use formula C is equals to 2 pi. Now worksheet. So children, you should learn the formulas of perimeter. First one, perimeter of square is equals to 4 into length of any side, and second one, perimeter of rectangle 2 of L plus B, and third one, perimeter of triangle sum of 3 sides. Next fourth one, perimeter of equilateral triangle 3 into length of any side, and fifth one, circumference of circle pi d or 2 pi r. So we should learn the formulas of perimeter. Thank you.